Welcome to the first official episode of the Elsie and Ned Show, where every week we'll feature a different collection of fun and exciting videos, activities, and challenges. My name's Ben from Learn, Create, Build Academy, and joining me as always are our heroic mascots Elsie and Ned, so make sure to be on the lookout for them throughout the video. On today's agenda, we're going to take some time to learn about a revolutionary advancement in technology and how we can apply it in Minecraft in a bit called Learn, Create, Build. We are also going to break down and take a look at an awesome piece of technology in our new segment, Tech Specs. Last but not least, we're going to give you our LCB update and recap for the week and end the show with some more giveaway trivia. Speaking of giveaways, I figured what better way to start the show off today than to announce the answer and winner of last week's giveaway trivia. The question: Nintendo is a consumer electronics and video game company founded in which country? The answer was, drumroll please, Japan. Congratulations to all of you guys who got the answer correct in the comments down below, but alas, there can only be one winner, and this week's winner is username Stacy Bradley on YouTube. Congratulations, you are this week's giveaway trivia winner, and you will be receiving your free LCB shirt. All you have to do is contact us at hello@learncreatebuild.com, and we will work with you to get you your prize very quickly. Alright, for the rest of you guys who want another chance at a giveaway, make sure to stay tuned to the very end of the video where we will be ending it with some more trivia and your chance to win a shirt. But for now, I think it's time to get things started with our new segment, Learn, Create, Build. Well, hello there everybody. Are you guys ready to learn something super cool? Today's topic of Learn, Create, Build is elevators, and as always, we're going to be breaking this video segment down into 3 parts: learn, create, and build. So I know what you all are probably thinking. Ben, why are we talking about elevators? You guys probably didn't realize this, but elevators were a huge, amazing advancement in technology at the time. One of the biggest reasons that someone was innovative enough to come up with the idea for an elevator was because of overpopulation and competition for resources. It's probably no surprise to you, but as more people came about, there was less space for everyone to live and to do things. This occurrence is what drove people to stop building their buildings outwards and to start building them up. This is how we get our modern day skyscrapers today, and if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. It's pretty efficient, it conserves how much space the building needs, and it overall is just a really smart idea. But with this movement created the need for some way to get between floors at a fast pace. Now, stairs were good and everything, and they're reliable. Stairs are probably never going to break down. However, they took a long time, and if you're working in a skyscraper in an office building that has 60 floors in it, you probably don't want to have to walk up 60 flights of stairs. Hashtag leg workout, am I right? So, the elevator was born. Now, after doing some quick research, it's actually very fascinating how elevators work. They work just like an old-timey pulley system, which is pretty crazy when you think about how important they are to us. And actually, most elevators work in this way. A very strong metal rope is attached to the top of the car, basically where everyone stands inside the elevator, and it goes all the way up to the very top inside of an engine room where a sheave, aka just a big gear or wheel that holds the rope tightly, will secure it and will be lifting the car up and down the elevator shaft. Now, what's going to be responsible for pulling the elevator? Well, usually that's a really heavy weight that's on the other side of the rope. This balances the car so that not much energy is required to move the car back and forth. Now, in order to keep us just dangling from a random suspended weight, there are grooves inside of the elevator shaft that'll make sure that everything stays in place and where it needs to be. When you step inside an elevator and you push the little button for which floor you desire, that's actually activating a motor which will pull that wheel, that sheave, that'll activate the rope and move the cart up and down depending on which floor you picked. That might make you think twice the next time you run in an elevator and try to light up all the pretty buttons. However, what I think is so astonishing about elevators is how simple they are, yet how effective and reliable they are as well. It's not often that an elevator breaks down, and it's usually due to lack of maintenance. So, in summary, elevators were a really important and cool innovation that allowed us to continue our spread upwards into the sky while conserving space and still maintaining a level of efficiency that was convenient for everyone. So the next time you get in an elevator, you can remember how it works and think about all the key components into what's actually bringing you to that 5th floor. I think it's time to try a really cool experiment and attempt to recreate our very own elevator in a favorite game of ours, Minecraft. In a game that's all about efficiency and crafting, this seems to make perfect sense in my mind. Alright everybody, so we are moving on into the create portion of the segment. As you guys can see, I have hopped into a Minecraft world in super flat just to demonstrate what we're going to be doing today, and I am on the Xbox version. However, this will totally work if you guys are playing on the PC as well. So, the first thing I'm going to do is build a 3-story house. That way we have a way to test out how our elevator is going to work. So I'll be back in just a second with a house built for you all. Alright everyone, so as you can see, I have just finished constructing my house, and just like our real life examples, I tried to keep it taller than it was wider to conserve space and justify the use of an elevator. If we head inside, you guys can see that it's actually pretty empty right now. It's basically just a floor plan, but I've left a space for our elevator to go into our 3-story house. So the way that we are actually going to be constructing our elevator today is by the use of minecarts. Now those of you might not know, but minecarts are the perfect tool in order to create a elevator, or at least the closest thing we can get to within Minecraft. Let me show you what I mean. If we place a piece of rail down and a minecart, and then we place another one right over here a couple blocks away from it, when we get into the minecart, we can jump from minecart to minecart by clicking on the one that is close to us, just like this. Now, this is more of a horizontal explanation of how this works, but what we want to end up with is a vertical way to get from bottom floor to top floor by jumping through minecart to minecart. Alright everybody, so to give you an example of what this elevator is going to look like and how to build one for your building, we're going to build it outside first so you get the idea. Now to get our minecarts to stack vertically, we're going to have to get a little bit tricky with a ladder. So I'll show you exactly what I mean, but the first thing we're going to do is build a frame that looks just like this. And it's important that your frame is the same height as the elevator needs to be. Alright, so we'll start with that, but you're going to have this C-shaped frame for your elevator. Next thing you want to do is go up 3 blocks and place a block here. There you go. This is going to be our door for our elevator. And the way that this works is what's going to happen is we're going to place a ladder onto the wall right here. And what happens is we're going to place a block above our ladder, put down a piece of rail, and put our minecart down. Now what's really cool about ladders is if we break this block that the minecart's sitting on, the minecart will fall and should get stuck on top of that ladder, which means that when we walk in, we'll have a perfectly good minecart to jump into and traverse upwards. Now the only other thing we're going to do as we repeat this process is make sure that we place glass blocks in the front. This not only adds a cool modern, like futuristic touch to our elevator, but it's going to ensure that our minecart is not going to wiggle around and escape on us as we use it to travel up and down. Alright, so now we're just going to do the same exact process but inside our house to create our elevator. So we'll start off by building our frame. And we want to make sure that we build this frame all the way up to the very top of our roof. So you can see this actually doesn't really take up that much space. We obviously have a small house, but it gives a really cool look to our elevator. Now, I didn't end up going with the glass just because my stories in my building are a little short, but if you guys have taller floors, the glass would be a really cool look. Alright, so again, we are just going to make sure that we put our ladders in 1 block below our floor. Then we're going to place a block, place a rail on top of it, place a minecart, and then break that block, and look, our minecart gets caught. So again, you want to make sure that the minecart is level with the floor that you're trying to get out of. That way when you get out, you'll be on the correct floor, just like this. Careful the order that you do this in, as it can be hard not to get stuck within your house. You might have to break your way out. Alright, so we are ready for testing. If we go ahead and enter into our house, you guys can see that we have our elevator right here. If we step inside, we can click, and now we are on the 2nd floor of our building. Now if we get back in our elevator, we can click once again and get into the top floor of our building, just like that. It is that easy. Alright, so if you guys want to see how fast we can get to the top floor, if I just look up and click twice, I am at the 3rd floor of my building. So you guys can see this is a really fast way to navigate upwards, and it'll never break. It'll always work. And I'm sure you guys are wondering if you can go down the elevator as well. You can. If you just step inside your minecart, you will go down the ladders and be back at your bottom floor. So this has been the create portion of the video. Now it's time for you guys to build your very own elevators. Alright, well hopefully you guys enjoyed that tutorial and look into creating some elevators within Minecraft, but I hope that you're ready because now we're going to transition into our 3rd segment of the video, the build phase. This is where we challenge you guys to use your own innovative and creative juices in your mind to try to develop your own elevator system throughout this week. It doesn't have to use minecarts. As a matter of fact, I would encourage you to try to get as creative as possible in creating a way to traverse from bottom to top floor within your world. A couple things to remember: you want this to be quick and easy, you want it to work every time, and you want it to be better than having to build a spiral staircase. But see what you guys can come up with this week. I'm super excited, and make sure that you guys grab a picture or a video clip of what you did end up building and send it into hello@learncreatebuild.com, where we can see your guys' awesome creations and maybe even feature them on a future episode. We had a lot of fun learning about elevators today, and I'm super excited to see you guys on the next segment of Learn, Create, Build. Alright, truly an amazing, revolutionary idea that is really cool that we can actually apply it in a video game like Minecraft. The world of technology can truly be an interesting place. We'll return to our regular programming after this quick break. What is LCB to you?
Hey everybody, this is Adam with Learn, Create, Build. So I was asked, Adam, what does LCB mean to you? That's a pretty easy question. LCB is the best camp experience for kids who love technology. That's what LCB is. But even more to that, it's a place for kids who love technology to come together, who might not love sports, and learn and have a great time learning about technology. That's what LCB is to me.
Alright, next up we're going to be reviewing a piece of technology in our new segment, Tech Specs. Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Tech Specs. Do you too often find it hard to hear your gaming audio or your computer audio with your traditional headset? Well, look no further, because this week I have the gaming solution for you. Now today we're going to be reviewing the Astro A50's gaming headset, which is one of the most notorious on the market, both for its construction quality, but also for its audio delivery. I mean, these things are absolutely amazing, and they're my personal choice of headset as well. And let's get into a little bit why I love it so much. Now, in terms of the construction of the headset, these things are really rigid. I've had mine for almost 2 years now, and they're both very flexible and sturdy at the same time. Astro really nailed it when it comes to this construction. It's all made out of a very durable plastic, but this insulated foam that they use for both the ear cups and the top of the headband are just really superior in comparison to any other headset that I've ever used before. Both cups are adjustable as far as the height goes, because not everybody has the same sized head. I have a pretty giant head, which means that this headset's very nice for me, because I can just control how big it is to sit on me, just like that. Now, you're probably going to be using these things for gaming or just casual use, but in any case, if you're spending hours on end at your computer, these will not wear you down. One of the reasons I love this so much is because these foam pads on the ear cups are super comfortable, and they kind of almost mold to your ears, which sounds interesting, I know, but I promise it's really nice. There is also the cool factor with these headphones. I mean, look how awesome you look with these bad boys on. Not only do they feel great on you, but they work really well also. These headphones are sound canceling, and it's almost hard to hear myself talk with them on with no audio going at all in the background. Surround sound included in this headset means that you're going to have an edge on all of the gaming competition. Now, if you're looking for some dual functionality between your headset and also a microphone for gaming, the microphone that is built into this headset is very good. It's very receptive to any kind of audio in the background that you may have, which some might see as a pro and some might see as a con, but I personally like it because I don't have to keep it right up on my mouth to talk to my teammates during a game. I can keep it out to the side and not think about it. Another nice feature is it's right here, easily accessible between switching on and off. When it's in the up position, your mic is muted, and when it's down, you are good to go and talking. One other thing that you guys probably noticed about this headset, which is a huge selling point for most, is that they are wireless. Yes, you do have to charge them occasionally when their battery runs dead. However, when you're using this headset, it can range up to 50 to 75 feet with you still getting clear audio, which is absolutely insane. You would never need to be that far away from whatever screen you're playing on or listening to videos on. But it's there if you want it, and there's no messy cables. And look at all this freedom of motion that I have. I can move around with no worries, and so that is a huge selling point on this headset as well. So in addition to the headset, you actually get a mix amp with it as well. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, basically in order for this wireless headset to pick up audio, all the audio needs to be plugged into somewhere that can radio transmit it to the headset. I'm not entirely sure on the science of how it works, but you do get this really sweet looking mix amp that glows red when it's plugged in. It's got both a power button and as well as a headphone button to connect it to your headphone wirelessly. On the back, we've got a couple different options as far as your auxiliary, your power, your optical cable, and your USB. which will charge your headphones. So the reason that this mix amp is really cool for me particularly is if I want to be listening to my Xbox audio on my Xbox One, I can plug that into this mix amp and I can hear it in my headphones no problem. In addition to that, if I want to listen to music or any kind of computer video while I'm playing Xbox, I can plug that into this mix amp at the same time and adjust the balance of the two audio sources by clicking these buttons on the ear cup, on the right ear cup. Which is pretty awesome. I mean, you can watch videos and play video games at the same time. It's like a no-brainer, right? Now, this particular headset was meant for the PC. However, it does have adapters on the bottom of the ear cups to get plugged into a gaming controller. That is the charging port. And on this side, we've got volume control. And as I mentioned before, you've got your game audio and your video audio that you can toggle these buttons back and forth between to adjust the personal levels that you like the best. Now, the price point for these headphones is pretty high. It comes in at about $150 brand new. I'll be honest with you guys, I found these used on eBay for $75, which was the deal of a lifetime if you ask me, because I've had absolutely no problems with my headphones whatsoever, and they are the most comfortable and best sounding headphones that I've used to date. So overall, if you're looking to take your gaming or just your casual computer listening to a whole new level and look a little stylish at the same time, the Astro A50s are a great headset of choice and are a great feature for this week's tech specs. Leave a comment down below of what you guys think of this headset or of any other headsets that you guys have used before. We'll see you next time when we review another great piece of technology. Welcome back, everybody. It is time that we give you guys our LCB update and recap for the week. So for those of you who didn't know, our legendary weekend technology camps are back in full effect. That's right, this September marked the launch of our camps, but we have some exciting news that you might not know about. Learn, Create, Build Academy has made a big move and is expanding all across the US, bringing our camps to more people than ever before. No longer are we confined to just the South Dakota region. As much as we love it, we have 2 new areas for you all to search for and hopefully be able to attend our future camps. One in Boston, Massachusetts and the surrounding areas, as well as Charlotte, North Carolina and its neighboring cities. We are so excited for this expansion, and we want to make sure that you guys have full opportunity to attend these camps. So make sure you guys go to www.learncreatebuild.com and click on the locations drop down to see which camps are near you. In addition to this expansion, we are currently revamping our online program as well. So in the off chance that you're not somewhere that we can come out and host a camp, you can attend online events and learn from your home. Online classes will be posted soon, but our weekly Minecraft events are already hitting it strong every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central. To get an idea about what these events are all about, you can check out on this YouTube channel the live stream from last Wednesday night where we played some Minecraft Infected mode. These events are totally free, are and a lot of fun, so be on the lookout, sign up for our newsletter, and get notified when our live classes get pushed through. We also posted a Minecraft tutorial video on Tuesday this week, teaching you all about making TNT cannons in Minecraft and causing lots of destruction, and it was a lot of fun, so make sure you check out that video as well. And as always, guys, if you have any questions about what's been going on around LCB lately, feel free to leave them in the comments down below or contact us on our webpage. We'd be more than happy to talk with you guys about what's going on. Alright, we are finally at the end of the show, and it is time for this week's giveaway trivia. This question's a little tricky, and you might need to break out the magnifying glass for this one. This week's question is, how many ridges does a quarter have? Is it A, 47, B, 88, C, 119, or D, 134? Think you know the answer? Make sure you leave a comment of your answer down below, and we will select from the correct answers for next week's drawing. I wish you all good luck. Thank you again, everybody, for watching the first episode of the Elsie and Ned show. I hope you all enjoyed it, and make sure to leave comments down below on which segment was your favorite and what else you would like to see us do on the show. Until next time, it seems like I've got a lot of counting to do, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!